The sound make you feel that the robots feel, make you feel that the robots have a mind. In general, in most of my work, I use the sound as a very important element because the sound is naturally immersive. We are surrounded by the sound. The sound is not coming to one direction as this would happen with an image, for example. The head of the robot. Let's say metaphorical. And so you belong to the image, if there is image. You belong to the action, if there is action. Because you're surrounded by this sound that moves you in a way, affects your body at a different level. And so for me, this is something fundamental. The body engagement of the robot. And this is what makes the work more vibrant, probably, more intense, and you share more with the audience.
My name is Per Magnus Lindborg, and my specialization is in sound. So that's sound perception, sound design. And for this project here, it's all about the sound design. So I got interested in the project because it really combines this, chess, the passion that I have about chess, and the opportunity to put sort of computer music into a context, into a wider context. More specifically, I use a technique, a composition technique, which we call sonification. And this is a way to systematically translate some kind of data structure into sound so that it becomes meaningful. And in this case, it is the structure of the game, it is the internal thought processes of the two players, the two robot players, that I'm translating into music. So I think that the music design, coming through the loudspeakers and sort of enveloping the whole scene, that is a representation of the game, and that got me going into thinking about what does that mean? How can you represent a game, a structure, in a sound, actually a piece of music? And at the same time, it needed to float into the background and be really an accompaniment to the main players, which are the robots. I mean, the music is an accompaniment. It's not more than that. Everything is determined by the game itself. And the transpositions, they depend on the two players' evaluation of their chances at any point in the game. So essentially, if a player believes that now I have better chances thanks to this great move, then the harmonic structure that is representing the pieces of that player will raise in this case. So it will just transpose one step up. And likewise, if he's getting into trouble, then he would transpose downwards. I hope I can make the sound design that really brings out some of the best of the loudspeakers of Focal. So people who come in to listen to this, they will of course see what's happening, but then they will kind of realize that they are inside the music because it's surrounding them. And then they will, if they think one more step, they will think that they're also inside of the game itself, represented through the sounds. And then secondly, we are also having Focal headphones, really nice headphones, and so that represents the surround soundscape, but in that binaural space of the headphones.
I really like how people react in front of the shop window because they don't expect something like that happening.